Well, hello and welcome. Well, I've been driving across the Bosque over the river bridges so many times I thought I got to get back to the Bosque. I got to go hiking in the woods down by the river, which is called the Bosque here. And I just feel like walking by the river, seeing a little bit of water, see how the Rio Grande is doing, and try to stay in the shade if I got my sunscreen. So let's go. Just an absolutely beautiful day to go for a walk. I was going to say a crisp morning, but by the time I got some chores done and got out of the house and got ready to go, the sun is quite warm. Beautiful little breeze though. Just love it. And I need the exercise. As far as I'm concerned, there's always a beautiful shot just in the Bosque. Despite a very heavy traffic over there, it's nice and peaceful and smells good. Actually does. Smells good. Nice and fresh. We had some rain the other night. In fact, I wore some very old shoes because I thought I was going to be stepping in mud. It's amazing how quickly the very droughtful land dries up here. Gotta walk quite a ways to get to the river here, but it's worth it. People enjoying walking their doggos. Dogs probably love it more than their owners. Well, I was hoping to get out there by the river on this little sand barge here, sandbog, whatever it's called, but I can't get out there. There's a goose, Canadian goose. Well, shoot, we're gonna have to find another place to get to the river. I'm sure we'll find something. Beautiful views. Had a good shot of the river right here. The nice muddy Rio Grande. Well, at least in this area it is. I've been all over New Mexico, and the Rio Grande it's different everywhere you go. Very slow and meandering here through the city. Kind of muddy. I've seen it some places where it's clear as a bell and kind of rushing. Still beautiful though, I think. Over the river and through the woods to who knows where. I really don't. I've walked the Bosque all over, and I can't tell one trail from the other anymore. But I do like to get off the beaten path and just explore. Like this looks interesting down here. It's a path, but it's not the main one that goes straight north. Gotta climb up a little bit here. Ah, this is nice. Nice and shady. I have not done a bosky walk in quite a while, I don't believe. But one time, I don't know if it was the last time, but I saw coyotes. So like 2 or 3 of them. I saw a bald eagle. First and last time I've seen a bald eagle in this area. That was amazing. I'm sure it's in my hiking and walking trails playlist, which I think I have over 100 in there by now. Okay. We are down by the river. Slide down. Oh, yeah, pretty nice shot. Can't see that way, but you can see it's very steep right here. I don't feel like getting muddy wet today. I really don't. Now, it's nice to walk the trail along the river, but the problem is you can't really see it, at least right here. And if you take the main trail, you get more of a in the woods trail. So it's ooh, those are some thorns. Russian olive or Mexican olive tree. I like finding these little alcoves here. Now this one here, we can see all the way to the bridge. Isn't that nice? Just a nice flowing river. Like a jungle back there. So green. Very, very nice. Look at the needles on that thing. I've been poked by those many times. The farther we go this way, the less noise from the street. It's nice. Just gradually gets quieter and quieter. Start being able to hear the birds and whatever's rustling in the bushes. If you want to hear that. Sometimes you don't. Oh my gosh, I am so lost. So many different trails. What is this? Oh, this is nice and narrow and full of poison ivy and poison oak and poison sumac. No, I don't know. I just try not to touch anything with my bare skin. That's my strategy. And place some rocks around here. You find people living in here quite a bit. There's some evidence of fire right there. Ow, I gotta duck way down. Ow. Ants on me. My gosh. Some weird ants are biting me. I need to start getting my bug spray out if I have any left. Sunscreen and all that jazz. This is not a trail. It's really interesting. This is definitely off the beaten path. I don't know where the heck I am. Oh my gosh. A little nerve-wracking. I can't go that way. I have no idea. Ah, some people jogging over there. That must be the main trail. This right here ends. I gotta figure out how to get over there. It's all part of the fun, is getting a little lost, a little disoriented. That way you see some new things, some new sights, even though you may be in a familiar area. I've never heard of anybody getting lost in the Bosque, at least in the close to the city, because eventually you'll run into something for sure. I love taking pictures and videos of people enjoying the outdoors, enjoying anything, getting exercise and enjoying the amenities we have here in the Albuquerque area. Whew, I found a trail. What a contrast. Albuquerque is one big contrast. It's like, I was thinking of a video I did the other day where I was in a pretty rough area, and by the end of the video I was in one of the nicest neighborhoods. So from one end to the spectrum to the other. And today, the start of this video, you had motorcycle clubs and you had some sirens and city noise. And now I'm walking a peaceful trail in the woods. It's and all in the same area, the same day. Yeah, you almost get run over from people sneaking up behind you on a bicycle or running. You can't hear them till they're right up on you, but it's nice to know that I'm not totally alone in this world. Time for a water break. It's a pretty tree. My dad had a huge one in his front yard close to the corner, and lightning struck that thing, and he tried so hard to keep it going because he had it there for, like, I don't know, several decades. Ended up cutting it down. It was a sad day because when I was a teenager, you go out there and the street light was there and it would just glow behind that tree. It was so pretty. We are sneaking back again through the sumac. No, I hope not. Ah! That tree stole me hat. At least it didn't scrape my head. I can't believe I'm going through here stooping down. My back is acting up, and here I am walking like the hunchback in Notre Dame. There's another shot of the river. Oh, another cliff down to the river. Oh. You can see quite a ways that way. You can see the houses up on the cliff. I hear someone over here, but I don't see him. You know, I don't think I've ever walked on that side of the river. Well, yeah, I have a little bit by the bridge, but not way up in here. I have to do that sometime. That's quite a view right there. Let's see if we can not get attacked this time. Oh. Oh. Not too bad. Another thing my dad taught me was to have the eyes of a child, have the wonders of a child. be childlike in, at least in your exploring. Not to be childish, but to be childlike. So I like to try to remember that when I'm exploring, and that's why you see me taking pictures of all sorts of tree stumps and bugs and birds and leaves. It's fascinating. While we're here, experience everything you can in the most positive way. Now, I know I talk a lot about my dad, but he was definitely an influence on me. But actually, my mom was a very saintly woman, very caring. She basically gave up her life for God and family, and very loving. She gave me a sense of morals and my spirituality. So, okay, we can see the river through the trees now. At least no more, I don't know what they're called, salt bush. I think I read or heard that they have banned electric bikes, any kind of e-vehicle, 2 or 4-wheeler, what have you, for some reason in the Bosque trails. I'm not sure why, or if people are really adhering to that. Very brave souls come through here. I've never had any kind of real problem, but I've run into some characters that are kind of up to no good. Oh, this is so nice. Whew, cools you off. It's interesting, I've showed the Bosque when it's green. I've shown when it's dead, little snow on the ground. I've shown the beautiful butterscotch leaves in the fall. And the different plant life, different seasons. Pretty interesting. I don't know how much further I can go here today. Not exactly a picture of health, but I'm just thankful I can still get out. Breathe a little harder. I forgot what these are called, but there's some kind of barrier for when the river overfloods. It doesn't carry stuff through there other than water, kind of a filter. It's not very attractive, that's for sure. And it invites graffiti. And I guess it invites little old tires. Wow. You caught a lot of branches there. Interesting through here. Perfect place for a beaver or a skunk. Down in those holes there. I have never seen a skunk out here. Or a beaver. I've seen the trees that are cut from the beavers, but just not that lucky. You have to come here at night, which I don't know if I have the guts for that. Would be a fun walk, though. Can't really get through there. I don't feel like walking on me belly. Not to be too big of a complainer, but this old man's back is pretty achy lately. I don't know exactly what I did to it, but see, that's an E vehicle right there. He's going about 45 miles an hour. I can see why they banned him. But I'm thinking it's because of work, the way I kind of sit and the way I just sit there for hours and hunch over, and it's hard to take a break. And it's really affected my back. Just hitting the Tylenol like they're going out of style. And so I can't do as much as I used to. Oh, we've come quite a ways. Quite a ways for me. Out in the open here by a canal. Woo, that's running fast. Yeah, there's a nice little sand bog out there. I usually see ducks or geese or I think I'm gonna go just a little bit further. My body and my back is starting to tell me to start thinking about turning around. I know I've said this before, but it's always interesting when I go for a walk in a public area, and it's usually around 50% of people say hello back to me. I try to be, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night if I don't see you. No, I try to say hello, or a nod, or a smile, or something. And it's about 50% that reciprocate. And today, I would say less than 10% have. I don't know. Never could figure it out if that's me or just the mood, the moon tides, or what. Nice, refreshing waterfall right there. That's definitely an e-bike. Haha, I spoke too soon. At least there's a couple little ducks. Just floating out on the river. I hope they don't live in a van down here. Quite a few people today. Just the day to go hiking. It's beautiful. Beautiful day. Now, I know I've never walked this far before because I remember that bridge being there quite a while ago, and this whole area was flooded out. And I had to turn around, so brand new territory up here. Of course, right when I'm getting really, really tired, the back and the feet are saying, turn around before it's too late. Fork in the road. You know what Yogi Berra said? Come to a fork in the road, you take it. What? Wow, this is some real woods right here. This is awesome through here. She got a three-wheeler. But this is starting to remind me of my video, my trip up to Bandelier National Monument. And looking at all the ancient carved, there's a coyote with a rabbit or something in its mouth. I almost ran right into him. He's looking at me. Vicious animals, but they have to survive, I guess. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they did not ban electrical bikes. I was telling this gal up here that I just saw a coyote with something in its mouth. She goes, probably a rabbit. Could have been, I'm not sure if it was or not. And she says, oh, I heard him earlier back there howling and barking. I said, I didn't. I said, they're cool, but I don't want to run into them when they're hungry. She said they're probably more afraid of us than we are of them. That could be true. That could be famous last words, though, too. Well, folks, I think I'm going to turn around at this point because I could just keep walking all the way to Colorado. So I'm going to head back, maybe find some new trails, and try to steer clear of some coyotes. Go up here to this lady up here and just kind of hide behind her. That was a good size one, too. A lot of times I'll see some pretty scrawny ones because of the drought and not a lot of things to hunt. And but that was a pretty good size one, I think. I'm glad his mouth was full. Ugh. Gotta eat. E-bike. The walk back is always harder. But just sit back, let me do all the walking for you, and just enjoy the nature. Take a little shady break here. Drink some water. Ooh. Barely brought enough water. Teeny little bottle. I never know how far I'm going to walk though.
For a K or 2K, then you do not outkick her in the last 50 meters. Yeah. But they go and that's at every touching.
That's a dangerous gang. Watch out for them. Starting to feel the sunburn. If that was clear, I'd love to just kind of hop out in there. There'd be a lot more people jumping in the river if it looked more appetizing. Now that's a heck of a fork in the road. I don't know whether to go that way or this way. I really don't. I think I'm gonna go this way. I think I'm going south. I don't know. Saw something go up in there. I can see the shadows of a big bird, but I can't see him. Oh, there it is. A hawk. A sparrowhawk or something. That's pretty cool. He is circling this area. Having a hard time getting a shot of him. There's another one. Yeah, it looks like a smaller one and a larger one. I don't know if you can see him or not. I'm getting quite dizzy watching him go around and holding my neck up. I'm gonna fall over. Probably a speck on the camera. Oh. Whew. Most of the people I see walking and riding bikes are in pretty good shape. So I'm kind of the odd man out here. Getting so tired and out of breath in a mile walk. Not too many years ago, I used to walk a good 4 miles a day, and I did like half of that at my lunch hour. Of course, I came back stinking to high heaven because I would walk out, and I walked every day no matter what the weather. That's when I lost a lot of weight, and I was really trying to improve my everything, physical health, physical appearance, and I don't know, I look good from the outside, but the inside looking out, I was not happy. Not that I'm happy being overweight now, but just getting older. I'm just going to keep walking as long as I'm able. Just want to say thanks again to people making comments about the very end of the video. And other comments. I love them all. But people will specifically mention something at the very end, and I go, man, that does my heart good. I feel like I put the effort in and someone noticed. So I just want to thank you. Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's just a nice scenery ride home. But I try to give that little extra effort instead of just saying, that's the video, bye. I don't know, I just don't like being hung out like that. So after I say thank you so much for coming along, it's gonna be another minute before it's over. If you're interested. I feel like I did more talking than walking today. It's kind of a walk and talk and walk, complain and walk. Oh, I really enjoy your company. I feel like all my viewers are with me right now, just enjoying the walk. But in reality, which I don't like to visit very often, I'm actually alone, very alone, right now, and in probably 85% of my videos, I'm totally alone. And the other 15-20%, I'm around other people, like a concert or a mall or the fair. But even then, I'm alone. And the sad thing is you kind of get used to it after a while. And it's just your life. And it's not a pleasant thing. It's not a great thing. But it's something you just get all used to as the older you get. And I like being around people, but I've created my own ways for so many years. I've got my own way of doing things. I come and go and do whatever I want when I want, but boy, it can be a lonely occupation. Okay, I'm getting beat. This is a new trail than when I came out, so that's a good thing. I like to find different trails. I think this will lead me back to the parking lot. I didn't think there was any spaces to park, so I just squeezed in a couple cars, just barely squeezed in there. Then as I'm walking to the trail, there's like 3 or 4 spaces open. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, this looks desolate through here. Very dark, dead plants. It's not very pretty. Not very pretty. It's nice to know there's some picnic tables back here. I think that's what they're called, picnic tables. Come here and have a little snack, drink some water or some soda. Oh, I can't wait to get home and drink a couple diet caffeine-free Cokes. Make me thirstier. This is always nice. Thank you guys for decorating nature. You've really improved it. Good job, boys and girls. Well, folks, I am beat. I am really beat. I'm turning red, sweaty. But what a wonderful walk. That's the kind of walk that'll get you through the whole weekend or next few days. Knowing that you got some vitamin D and got a little exercise, moved your muscles, and just enjoyed the woods and the river and the coyote and the hawks and the e-bikes and the Russian olive spikes. But it was wonderful. Thank you so much for coming along. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Back to the noise. My goodness. Holy mackerel, let's be as noisy as possible.